Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by. They call me Kane. It's a pleasure and honor being with you today as we start a Let's Play series of Going Medieval. Early access, of course, but we are going to be starting Going Medieval. A game that has been definitely on my radar, quietly for sure. A quick description of the game. If you don't know what it is, here I'll give it to you right now. Stake your claim in this colony, building sim, and survive a turbulent medieval age. Construct a multi-story fortress in a land reclaimed by wilderness, defend against raids, and keep your villagers happy as their lives are shaped by the world around them. So yeah, this game has been quietly on my list for a while now. You know, I haven't seen anything involving this game because I wanted to go in completely blind and kind of just enjoy it for myself. I think there is a little bit of a hype around it for sure so far. I mean, you know, it seems like it's been getting good reviews, which is, you know, I would say good, right? It's good for I guess the start of an early access game. This game is developed by Foxy Voxels and published by the Irregular Corporation as well. So one thing that I like looking right at this is that it actually has a roadmap right off the bat, and you can see all the different planned future updates that they have. So any early access game that comes out with a roadmap already, that's just, you know, that's brownie points for me. So I really do like that a lot. All this means nothing to us because we don't know what's going on at all. So we'll come back to that probably later down the series and down the line. Let's go ahead and look at the options as we take a gander and see what's going on here. Looks like everything is, you know, for the most part, just good. It seems like they have an idea of what they're doing. Motion blur, I might turn that off. You know, we'll see how that goes. Game, I mean, UI scale, autosave every day, temperature, we'll put that at Fahrenheit for, you know, for obvious reasons, and I think that will be pretty much good to go. So let's go ahead and jump into a new game. Oh my god. Oh, I did not expect this. So scenarios. All right, so we can do a standard scenario, peaceful scenario, or a survival scenario. This is actually going to be really fun. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. So with the standard, your settlement will experience enemy raids as well as environmental events. Raids occur at steady intervals. Their difficulty adapts as you progress. Peaceful. There are no enemy attacks. Choose this game mode if you prefer to focus on constructing your settlement and taking care of your settlers. I love how there's like three different kinds of things going on here. Survival. Enemy raids had happened frequently in this mode, and their difficulty increases over time. So I think standard is probably the way they want you to play the game. So we're going to do standard. Difficulty, there's very easy, normal, hard, and all that. Recommended for players familiar with colony sims is normal. So let's do just a normal standard playthrough here. Oh, baby, here we go. Starting conditions. Okay, this is really neat. All right, starting conditions. So we could do a new life, a lone wolf, or we can make our own scenario. Oh my god, that's wonderful. I love that. So a new life. Each settler has a story about the past they left far behind. But now this tattered group has a common goal: to build a new home together. Recommended scenario for the first time players. Okay, that's good. That's good. Starting conditions. We start in spring. Resources through the carry here. Equipment, settler constraints, number of settlers 3, age ranges between 23 and 55. Oh baby, is this game gonna have some good depth to it? It seems like it's gonna have some good depth to it, which I like. Weight range, if there is a option maybe down the road, or if there is in the settings that I just overlooked, maybe have pounds instead of kilograms for, you know, obvious reasons for some of us. And then looks like good clothes. We're going to have just fine and good clothes. So if we did a new life, that's what we would get. We would, you know, get all the above. So as a lone wolf, this settler starts alone with holy crap, with resources in the harshest of conditions. So you start in winter as a lone wolf. You only have 20 wood and very, very low stuff, and it looks like you only have one settler. That would be very interesting. So let's go ahead and do a new life, because this is recommended scenario for our first time, and this is our first time playing, of course. I can definitely see there being multiple playthroughs of this game for sure. All right, settlement name: the Cumberback, the Dunic, the Hemp's Hill, the Trellick. So let's see here. Settlement name. What can we do? I'm not going to be doing our settlement name in our other Let's Play. That's in Castle Flipper, our kingdom. We named it Never mind. It's very, yeah. All right. So let's go through here. Let's see what we can find. Wheat field. Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. It's very, very standard. We'll see what I can come up with here. All right, so I think I might have a name for us. Let's do a Lostrun. Lostrun is going to be our settlement name. And why have I decided to do Lostrun? Well, this is going to be our first run, obviously, and we're, for the most part, like, lost until, you know, further notice, of course. Now, we can do, if we wanted to do, we can do a, I guess, what would you call it, a seal or a crest, of all different kinds. You know, we can randomize, we can create our own, and I like the I've gone through some of these randomizers, and some of these are actually not too bad. So I'm thinking about doing a randomizer. I'm thinking about making my own. I'm not there yet, but I'll see what happens when we get there. All right, so I think we found what we needed to do as far as, like, what kind of crest we want to have. It's very simple, it's very easy, and that's kind of the way I wanted to do anyways, because I want to see this game more than anything. I don't want to spend too much time in the creation where, you know, it's like, holy crap, right? But I think that's a good start. Simple. It's very terrible. There is way better ones if you randomize them, of course, but that's just something we've come up with. I know, out of all those terrific options, that's what we came up with. And by the way, the creation for the crest is so good that it's very easy, and it's good. It's a very good system that they have there, so I'm kind of happy about that. All right, so now that we are at the character creation, it's going to be something very similar to RimWorld. And if you don't know, like, if you've never seen RimWorld, and you might be thinking, like, this is a lot to take in, but if you have seen RimWorld before, then you know exactly what we're about to jump into. Some of these names are kind of hard to, like, to pronounce, like this gentleman here. We'll kind of randomize Edwin. Okay, so Edwin's a good name. So with Edmund, and if, like I said, if you're new, animal handling is going to be taming, feeding, training, and hunting animals. I apologize. Botany is going to be for growing, harvesting, and planting. Carpentry is going to be better at crafting wooden items such as bows. Construction going to be just construction in general. Culinary is going to be for butchering and cooking. Intellectual is going to be for researching, because research is going to be very important in this game as we progress through our time here. And you might be seeing, like, what are the stars all about? The stars mean that they are passionate about this skill. So even though they might not be good at the skill, they are very passionate about the skill. So passionate here, or it would be, they gain XP faster with the 1 star. So as you can see, 2.5 times more XP for that skill. And 2 star, look, they could be very passionate about that, and they're going to get 4 times the XP on this skill. Which means if we threw, for an example, if we threw Edwin on intellectual, he would gain skill faster doing that job. Marksman, you know, he's not good at marksman, but he can do it, and he is passionate about that. Medicine, he is not so good at, and the medicine skill is going to be, you know, helping others, healing others when others are hurt. I mean, that's kind of common sense for the most part, right? Melee, he is passionate about melee, but he isn't very good at it, but maybe one day he will be. Mining, he's very passionate about, and his skill is outrageous on mining already. So this guy is just hands down the big miner, right? He is definitely the big miner. Smithing, you know, he's okay with it. Speechcraft, he cannot talk to anybody with speechcraft. But let me go back to smithing. So smithing is going to create better weapons and armor and all that. Mining is going to be, you know, for mining and digging. Speechcraft is going to be a very helpful thing down the road. It's good at bargaining when you have traders, helping and cheering other workers up, and conversational skills that will turn our enemies into allies, sort of like how RimWorld does it, of course. Tailoring, better working with cloth and leather, and creating other stuff. So I think that's really good. So his background is a patient carter, which is crazy. Religious alignment. This is something I don't really know about, and that we're going to learn together. So religious alignment. This settler requires considerable religious activity to stay happy. They require an oak brethren shrine or temple for their religious observances. So as you can see, there's a lot of different kinds of, I guess, maybe religions or religious practices, and we have to make sure that we keep that up with this gentleman. I mean, it could be different for Adam and Boyd. So yeah, keep that in mind. So the perks: he's calluses, his mortality, flesh is mere commodity. Once the soul has fled. So yeah, perks are going to be, some perks are like funny perks, and then some perks are actually going to be helpful perks or not so helpful perks, maybe negative perks. So punch drunk. If you share alcohol with Edwin, expect a black eye or worse. He is an angry drunk. All right. I think Edwin, however, is a very decent settler, so I think we're gonna keep Edwin. I do want to have like a woman, maybe. He is 40 years old, so he's old. He's on the older side of things. Here we have Adam. So Adam is passionate about animal handling, but he's not good at it. He's not good at botany, but he is, I guess he can do it. Carpentry, he's not good at. Construction, he's not good at. He has no skill level in construction. However, he is passionate about it, which maybe one day will help us out. Culinary, he cannot cook. So he cannot do any of that. However, he's very passionate about intellectual. Is Edwin very passionate? So we have two people that are very passionate about intellectual. Maybe Adam will be our man as far as like research goes. He can use a bow, which is great. Medicine, he's not going to be healing anybody. Melee, he's terrific at melee. So this is going to be a fighter / intelligent type guy. He's very good at mining as well. Smithing, not so good. Speechcraft, he's good. He's better at Edwin, and he is passionate for that as well. Again, his religious, he's a devout oak brethren. So again, he's going to need a shrine or a temple for his religious observances. He is 48 years old, however, which is, okay. He's robust. So he's as strong as an ox, and he is always hale and hearty and never laid low. He's a punch drunk. He's just like Edwin. You'll get a black eye. He's robust, which means his hit points recovery is 15% more. His motor function is 10% more. And his wound regeneration is 15% more, which is fantastic. I don't know what motor function is, but the others I would say is really good. He's washout. So if it rains, it seems like he's going to be very, very unhappy when it rains. So that's kind of bad. So again, here's Boyd. He's 28 years old. Like I said, I think I want a female. So can I get a female in here? Here's Pippa. Maybe we can, Emma? Maybe Emma? Yeah, Emma. Let's see here. How do we... It doesn't say like the sex or anything for sure. It's all right. It doesn't say like, oh, this is a male or female. I mean, yeah, they are dressed different, but that, that can mean anything really. I want someone who's going to be good at, I guess, cooking for the most part. Oh, dude, this guy's great, but it's a guy. Maybe, I mean, we need to have a woman if we want to maybe have the chance of, I don't need to spell that one out for you. But here we go. Here's a fine lady here. She's 23 years old. What's her name? Her name is going to be Marie. So her animal handling skills is good. It's not the best, but it's not bad. So taming and feeding animals and training them will be under her win there. However, we don't have a really good botany. I mean, Adam is decent at botany. So maybe we might struggle there on harvesting stuff. Carpentry is good. She's very good at carpentry. She's very good at construction. She's excellent at cooking food, and she is good at research. She's very smart. Her marksman skills is not good. Her medicine is decent, and her melee is really good. However, we do not, and her speechcraft is really good too. We don't have a medicine, so we don't have like a doctor person. I guess she's our best medical advisor. And then her speechcraft is just terrific. Yeah, so I think this is what we're going to be doing. She is a Yorkist innkeep, but that's her background. She was an innkeep. Her religious alignment is devout restitutionist. All right. And she's cold hardy, so she seems impervious to the cold she works on throughout the harshest days of winter. Wow, okay, that's really good. She is vulnerable, so her wound regeneration is minus 10%. All right, so I think this is good. This is our group skills overall. So I think we're doing decent. I think we're good across most of the board. The worst one that we have is going to be medicine and botany, which arguably could be like some of the most important skills to have, but I guess we'll just embark on this trip nonetheless and see what happens. I mean, definitely like multiple run-throughs could happen here. So the plague had ravaged the British Isles, leaving a trail of destruction in its wakes. Untold millions went to an early grave, and those left standing were plunged into poverty, brutally scarred by the horrors that they had witnessed. Nothing would ever be the same again. As the cold retreated, hurtling spring of the year 1353, Edwin, Adam, and Marie set off into the wilderness to claim a piece of the land of their own, as it was their right in the eyes of God under the law. Here, they may lay down the foundations for some kind of future. Perhaps hope will follow. Good land is there for the taking. In all four corners of once this mighty land, citizens are rebuilding in the future that the horrors of the past few years can be left behind. It's possible that there will be fighting, drought, sickness, hunger, but what of it? Life goes on, says Adam, and so must we. Into a landscape of rolling hills and ancient crumbling forts the companion trekked. Each ascent rewarded Marie with a view that stretched for many leagues. No enemy approach would go unseen, she thought. They built a camp that would in time become the settlement of Lostrun. I like this. I like that a lot. So here we are. Oh my God, let's just like pause. Welcome to Going Medieval. Please bear in mind that the game is under heavy development. This means that the game will have some bugs and unfinished systems. Yeah, so this game is in early access, and it probably will be in early access for a very long time. So if you're watching this a year from now, there's probably a lot of things that are different. So just like in RimWorld, something that you can see right off the bat is forbidden. So you can unforbid so that our settlers can touch on that. So let's pause and like take a look at what's going on here on our map. So look at wood. So again, you got a lot of forbidden things that you can unforbid, which you know we'll do in the meantime. Of course, right now I don't think it's necessary. Looks like we have deer. We have like little bit mountainscape-esque areas. And in RimWorld, I mean, your argument could be like, yeah, you want to start out with a settlement, right? And you want to make sure you have a defense position. However, what is this? This is gold, clay. However, in this game, the map isn't too big, so I'm not really worried about having that issue, I guess, off the bat. I've said that a couple times now. So let's actually get a stockpile. So this, again, just like RimWorld, you get a stockpile up. And you do like a 12 by 14. That's fine, I guess, for now. And then you can put whatever you want in here. You can have allow all. You can have apparel, carcasses, food, material, textiles, warfare, waste, books. Maybe not waste and maybe not carcasses. So no bodies in this, and no rotten meat, rotten vegetables, or ash in this. That's probably something to think about there. So what we'll do is let's see here, we have jobs. Yeah, so jobs. So the jobs tutorial, the job panel, again, it's like RimWorld. If you don't know what RimWorld is, or you know, if you do, then you know. I mean, these are all jobs that they will do, and you prioritize them from 1 to 5. So hauling is going to be a very important thing. And hauling is taking one thing to another. So we're going to need hauling for sure. Everyone needs to do it. Steward, taking the care of basic tasks like locking doors, closing windows, extinguishing torches. That should be a #1 thing for everybody across the board. Research. Who is going to be our research person? It's going to be this. We're going to be Adam's going to be our research. Edwin will be 2 on the priority list, and then shoot, even Marie can be 2 as well. Tailoring. Tailoring. Who's going to be our tailor if there needs to be tailoring done? That's going to be Edwin. Edwin can do that, and then I don't want Marie doing any tailoring at all. Carpentry. Who's going to be our carpenter? Looks like it's going to be between Marie and Edwin. And that's making items out of wood. Let's actually put that at a 2 priority for both of them. We're not really making any items at the moment. We can adjust these later, of course. Making items out of metal. The blacksmith. Who's going to be our smither? Ooh, I don't want her to do smithing because she has 0 skill. And as you can see their skills. I'm pointing at the screen thinking you can see my finger. But you can see the skills there. Smithing, we'll leave that at 2. Craft, non-skilled work, crafting basic items like bricks. This will probably be a high priority as well. Cooking. We do have a culinary cooker, right? Yes, we do have a cooker. And then if anything, this will be backup. Him being 0, I do not want him cooking anything. Because if something were to happen and he were to cook something and mess it up, he could lose us a lot of food probably down the road. Now, botany. Who's going to be our botanist? Probably Adam, I guess. And Edwin as a 2 priority. And we'll leave her as not doing that right now because she's doing a lot. Mining. You know, we have a lot of miners here. Let's just make sure that's, I guess, 2. And we'll leave that at 3 for her. Harvesting, again, back to Adam. And we'll do 2 there. And then kind of leave her out of harvesting. Growing, again, we'll do that. Botany again, do that. Construction is going to be a high priority, I think, for everybody. Even though Adam is at 0, he does have passion, so we can level that up a little bit faster. But construction is going to be big. Everyone should be on construction when building, you know, like roofs, walls, doors, buildings. That needs to be done right away, right? Hunting's not a huge thing right now, so we'll leave that at 2. And, well, you know, we'll leave that at 1, and we'll put that at 2. And then even her, she can be like... I don't actually want her to hunt right now. Convalescence. While wounds. You know what? Hang on a sec. Yeah, so I'm looking through. It looks like this is gonna be our kind of like our, you know, recovering our strength. It's gonna be like, what is it? Like healing and medicine. So who's gonna be? I mean, they need to do that all right away, right? That's a high priority. 10. This is going to be the wounds as well, so the medicine as well. Who's going to be our doctor? It looks like Marie and even Edwin can be a medicine person. I don't really want Adam to do any medicine with the 1 star or with the 1 skill there. So there, I think our jobs are pretty much set. Schedule. It doesn't seem like our schedule was too like hard as far as anything. And what I mean by that is like we didn't have any negative traits for scheduling for anybody. Like we didn't have anybody that was an early bird or stuff like that, so I think we're okay. So just do this and that and this, and then like work, and then anything, and then work, sleep, and work, and leisure. There, I think that's an okay schedule. That's set to change. Absolutely. I mean, right now this isn't like we're trying to just get off the freaking ground right now is all. So managing. So tutorial manage. Use the manage panel to determine which items your settlers will auto-equip, what food and alcohol they are allowed to consume. You can still force settlers to consume or equip something using the right click action. This is actually kind of cool. All right, so managing. So for Edwin is a Edwin is the miner. So wait, we should have weapons here, right? We do have weapons. Looks like we have a bow, we have a spear, we have some leather armor, we have a shield. Do we have like anything else? Oh, we have a sword. Okay, so who is our best melee? Looks like Adam. Adam and Marie are our best melee. How is he on the... Okay, so Edwin is going to be our marksman. So hello, Edwin. You're going to be picking up the short bow today. Adam, you're going to be... He's like the best melee, right? Yeah, he is the best melee. You're going to be picking up the sword, and you're going to be picking up this, and you're going to be picking up the shield. Let's see here. Oh, wait. He can only do one thing at a time, so let's do that. And then we'll do... that. So he'll have the sword, the shield, and he will have the leather outfit, which is cool. So you can actually see here. So shields, no shields. Yeah, we want shields. Weapons, we want melee. You can do melee 1, melee 2. Arguably, DPS 3.66, DPS 5 points. So yeah, arguably there's big differences, right? We want her to do. Wait, we want her to do... What do we want her to do? We want her to do melee, right? So I guess Marie, she will get the... I guess the big spear, right? And so forth. So there we go. All right, so fantastic. I think our people are equipped for the most part. So all foods, you can manage that there. Armor, I don't think we have any other armor for the most part. So I think we're okay. So let's actually pause real quick and see what our people are doing. They are stockpiling our stuff. And I think, oops, I accidentally exit that out. So I think, let's see here. Let's click on some of these stuff. Okay, so yeah, it does work just like RimWorld. So if you click on any item, you can see that the pile will decompose start decomposing in 33 days. And you don't want that. And then the reason why it's like that is because it's out here, it's in the middle, it's in the open, and it's, you know, not good. So one way to kind of fix that and to kind of prevent stuff like that is building, obviously, a building, a shelter, which is what we need. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little bit of a big, this is like arguably a very big stockpile house. But right off the bat for the first day, I think we're going to do a, let's do wood door there. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do kind of like a bedroom-esque as well. And I actually could shrink up the stockpile, admittedly. So I could go like this. Right? I could go, hang on a sec. I can go like that. Oh, no. I don't want to start stacking. What am I? Whoa. Hang on. Cancel that. Cancel that. And cancel that. And cancel that. Okay, so yeah, I did not want to start like going at different levels. And that's the thing about this game is that it's for sure you go at different levels. So can I go like this? Okay, that's what I wanted. And then put a door right here. So it looks like the actual stockpile did shrink itself, which I really like. That's really cool that it did that. All right, so now that we have the door or the bedroom, then we want to put wooden floor in here. And just like in RimWorld, it's going to probably dampen the mood or probably help the mood of people, right? And then it's going to, you know, help just all of us all around. Let's see if we can get like a thatched house here or thatched roofing. I don't know how the roof works quite yet. Right? Is that doesn't look right. Cancel that. Let's actually just hit. Okay, wait a sec. Cancel that. So that's gonna need hay. Okay, so that needs hay. So where do you get hay, I wonder? Let's just let the game go right now. And down here in the bottom right hand corner, you can actually give them orders like, oh, I want you to chop these trees. I want these trees to be chopped, just like RimWorld. Cut plants, harvesting. Hell, even this could be harvested if we wanted to, and we'll kind of see what our you know, our settlers are doing now. Now, hay is going to be one thing. Where is this? This is clay, and I'm assuming we get hay from the wheat. So there is a little bit of wheat here and there. Let's see here. Maybe we can get some of that. Like cut that. There we go. Cut that. Oh, we do have some big hay though right here too. So 80 piles of hay. So yeah, I think we're okay with the hay. What is this? Ale pile? Nice. Okay. Mechanical components. And as you can see, once they put the new stuff, or they put our stuff, oh wow, is now level 1. All right. So he got the construction up a little bit. So that's good. Finally. Thank you, Adam. So once these items get put into the stockpile, then our stockpile will update for the most part. So let's hear construction. Your settlers still need somewhere to live. Start by placing some wooden walls and stuff like that, which is actually what, you know, we're in the middle of doing right now. We are in the middle of doing that right now. We do need some furniture. So let's see, what a clay container filled with glowing wood for charcoal for warmth? Huh. Let's get some hay sleeping cots. Now, how can you rotate? You can rotate. Nice. Oh, good. Good. So we'll do like that. We'll do like that. And we'll do like that. So 3 beds. And that's just temporarily, of course. You know, eventually they will have their own, right? They will have their own space and their own house and whatnot. But for right now, we're just trying to survive, baby. There we go. Make sure there's wood in that. And hopefully this is going to be getting, you know, good. Oh my god, I think this just added to the top here. I do not want that. Okay, that's a little bit of an issue. I do not want that, please. So, can I cancel that? There we go. Cancel all of that. Cancel that. Cancel that. I mean, I guess cancel all this for now, right? All right, so that's a little bit of an issue. I don't really necessarily like. It's kind of hard to kind of understand like where and when you are going to be putting the next level, because this game is very like multi-level. There's going to be a lot of layers to this game for sure, and that alone was like, what is going on? So we do have a upset person. She is slightly hungry, which is okay, because you know we should have some food, right? Like, what is this? 2 package meal piles. Yeah, we do have food, so that's all right. Orders. Tutorial orders. Yeah, we have the orders kind of done and sanctioned. So far, so good, for sure. So far, so good. And let's do harvest. I guess there was like more wheat over here that I hadn't even noticed. Okay, good. Edwin is happy. Looks like they're gonna start on this next room right here. And then once, yeah, so see, you can see construction field, which means because Edwin isn't very good at construction, so he's going to be wasting materials for the most part when that's you know, he's building some. But that's kind of like, you kind of have to deal with it, right? You kind of have to deal with it because he needs to level up somehow, right? So what is going on here? Like, I don't understand what's going on here. Not enough allowed resources. Okay, that's all right. We'll get that. We'll get it sooner or later. And all this stuff over here, I mean, this could be unforbidden, probably a good thing. Unforbid all would be a good option, which, you know, again, down the road, you know, we'll probably see something like that. So the house is coming together. Let's go ahead and look at Edwin. Schedule anything, hauling to the stockpile, well rested, hit point, mood is neutral, he's not hungry. And this is kind of like another thing, kind of like learning about is like what's going on with them? Why is their mood so bad? As you can see, lacking religious activities, which is something, again, we need to start thinking about already. Wooden oak brethren shrine, Backum table, and a wooden restitutionist shrine. So we need to get these shrines in, which is just going to take time. We're going to need wood and all that. Miscellaneous, what do we got? We got banners. A jaunty pennant flutters in the breeze. Okay, we got graves when, you know, people die. Commit a body to the hungering flames to reduce material remains to the dust and ashes. Holy crap, I don't even know what that is. And then a fence. A fence useful for organizing crops and livestock and all that. What else do we have? We have more furniture, wooden torches. We have a table. And tables are just good for, like, morale boost, of course. So stuff like that. So I don't know what everyone is doing at this moment right now. I would like them to like prioritize this if I can, please. Kind of get the wood going on here, because there is a lot more construction that needs to be done. Doesn't look like it's getting done. However, maybe now. Where is she going? Not really sure. So he is actually over here harvesting berries. I told him to do. Okay, so there we go. We got the wood coming in. All right, so the wood's coming in. I guess the food is more important, which, yeah, I guess in real life it is. We could have a butchering table, a campfire, a basic research table, which we will eventually do here very soon. What I wanted to do originally was get the wooden floor down. You gotta like look over this thing, don't you? You gotta like look right over it. So let's actually get the wooden floor down here as well. And that will help our stockpile look a little bit better. Here they are. They're going to gather some more this, and then thatch roof. We need to learn how to do correctly here. Thatched roof. So let me see here. Roof. Maybe I do it like this. Huh? No, that doesn't seem right. Do I have to put a layer above it? Maybe that's what I got to do. I got to put a layer. Let's see. Cover effectiveness. You can select variants. Oh, that's cool. Wicker, which is sticks. Wooden, which is wood. Oh, that's really neat. Okay, cool. You can actually have variants of things. That's really neat. I like that. So in my head, I'm thinking, you know, this is how you thatch, right? You just go scroll over it. It doesn't seem like that's how it is. So I wonder how the roofing is working correctly here. Zone. Have a zone, stockpile zone. Warfare. A stick trap. Holy crap. Let's see here. A wooden floor. Rough planks laid flat can be sanded to make a level floor. A roof fashioned from buildings of hay, laid flat and pinned with wooden rods. Rustic and waterproof. So would I have to, like, go up a layer? Or how does this work? Uh-oh. Roof needs 2 or more points to rest upon. Is that what it says? Maybe I just do that? Again, this is all new, so we're kind of, I mean, this is terrible. Like, look at this. How do I get, like, yeah, how do I deconstruct that? We're gonna see how this pops up here. This is all trial and error here. So that I have a thatched roof. Can I, like, I don't know, dude. This doesn't make that I don't like that. Maybe, like, go across? It doesn't seem like it. I'm gonna have to look that one up for sure. Because it seems that, like, maybe I need to, like, walk a roof through it, like the flooring, I guess, maybe through it. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think this is doing okay. I'm terrible. I hate that the gentleman and the missus can't get the roofing done here. You know, let's just deconstruct that and deconstruct others. Because that is just, I don't know, dude. That doesn't look right. They're going to be going to bed here soon. Oh, let's actually cancel that. Cancel that. There we go. All right, so now that everyone is asleep, they will be, you know, the game fast forwards is by itself. Gives us a chance to be like, what the hell's going on? Gives us a chance to also get some more wood trees on deck here to cut. They are going to get a big debuff in mood because they're going to realize that when they wake up, they're like, whoa, I just slept in, you know, without a roof. Terrible. I'm trying to see, like, in the bottom left-hand corner, there's grass 100%. There's positions under a roof. You know, arguably, I guess. So everyone is upset. So let's see. So they're upset because lacking entertainment. They slept outside. So that's, you know, construct beds in rooms. And maybe this room is just too big. Maybe that's just what it is. Maybe I can't do anything about it because it's just a gigantic room. Something that we need to start really focusing on is probably eventually doing hunting, getting more food for sure. A fire for light, warmth, and cooking. Gather round, bring a story. Okay. Basic research table probably is another thing that should be placed upon here. So let's actually put a nice research table there. Butching table here eventually. And let's see here, furniture. Do they need a stool for this? Maybe. And then I guess that's okay, right? Whoops. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's go ahead and fast forward time a bit. They are happy now that they have eaten. That's good. What is that? Oh, that's the door. Okay, so that, okay, again, that is something I did not want to do, and it did. So canceling that did not work, unfortunately. Let's deconstruct that, make sure that is deconstructed. And then I'm just gonna have to, like, completely look up how to do the roofing part, or the thatched roofing part here off camera, because that's a little bit weird. It's not as easy. It's not like a zone where you're like, oh, this is what I want roofed, right? It's not like RimWorld in that sense. And I know it's, like, bad for me to, like, compare this game to RimWorld, because, you know, this game has a chance to be its own thing for sure. It's just something that, you know, it's easy to compare to, is where I'm at here. So as our villagers continue to gather wood, I think this is a good time to kind of, like, look and see what we have. As far as, like, what we got. So historical records, we got historical records. We have report bugs and stuff. Okay, so we have the bug reporting. You can do some camera controls, which is awesome. Let's just, like, take a screenshot. No, I don't know. Maybe not yet. Okay, your options here. What else do you have? We got regions. I don't know if I've gone over the regions yet, but you got friendly, I guess, settlements. And then you got, you know, enemy settlements, which is very interesting to see indeed. Meal preparation missing. So construct a workstation that allows raw food into meals like a campfire or a stove. All right, so let's do that. So a stove, a campfire or a stove. So a campfire would be ideal. Now, where would you have the campfire, indoor, outdoor? I mean, honestly, you probably would have it outdoors. So let's, you know, let's just see how that does being outdoor and see if that's okay. You know, it's again, it's a new game. It's a trial and error type game, and it's very interesting to see how some of this stuff works. Entertainment. Oh yeah, they do need to have some shrines as well. So we do need to also think about that. So let's actually put like some shrines over here. There we go. And a bakugan table. I mean, they are lacking in the entertainment, but we are kind of at capacity. We got a lot of things going on right now that need to be taken care of. So there we go. Our campfire has been done. Adam Briggs is now, you know, he's level 3 in construction, so he's getting better over time. That's good. Got people on the wood, chopping down wood, doing all that, getting our wood so that we can build our, you know, our house or our first building to kind of conserve some of our stuff. Edwin now is construction is at a 7, so this is all good. As you can see, there's like some like I don't even know, like maybe some stone or something, some mining possibility that could be going on here for sure. Maybe build a mine shaft. I don't even know, dude. Research table is missing. Research table is in the progress right now, or in the process right now, so don't worry about that. Okay, who is idled? Okay, she is idled. Can we tell her to like prioritize this? Resources unavailable to deliver. Okay, well, maybe we'll just let her be for right now. And we don't want their mood to get like not too out of hand, because once it gets like too out of hand, yeah, things will get scary for sure. But I think that's gonna do it in today's episode. I think episode 1 was definitely a long one, but it's kind of like this, you know, it's a start, right? It's definitely scratching the surface for sure. So if you guys enjoyed it, it's very important to hit the like button on the first episode, because it shows me you want to see more, and it continues with this let's play of Going Medieval. So thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more, you already know what to do, and if you haven't subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. We have a lot of different kinds of content here on the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Do take care.